Hey you guys out there in YouTube land, sorry you're seeing this shirt again, but I've been in the mood to make a video or two, so I thought I'd make my own BJD tag. So this BJD tag is going to be called Extra Parts. So I'm trying to clean up my latest BJD buy, which was a Fairyland Sylvia. She comes with extra feet, and of course I got the vampire hands, so I still have her normal hands. So this tag is, do you have extra parts? Where do you store your extra parts? And why do you keep your extra parts? Do you actually use them? You know, do you just have them because you don't want to sell them, or are you trying to sell them? So I'm including heads in my version of extra parts because I feel like you can or can't, depending on how you feel about it. Floating bodies could be considered an extra part. Anything that's not a full doll. Just extra stuff you have sitting around. So, alongside my lovely new hands and brand new feet, which, because these are the flat Feeple 65 feet, and those are the normal hands, I also have this container that I just took the lid off of extra parts. Resin. Also, on top of that, I have this box, and this I'm gonna show you first because it's the hardest and it's just one item. So this is my biggest piece of extra parts that exist. I refuse to sell them, mainly because I have no way of proving to you that they're legitimate and not fake, because I bought them well before that was an issue, and also because I really wanted them at the time. But these are the SOOM bottom half sard, I think was the name of the weird bird legs. I don't know why I wanted these so bad, but I fell in love with them and I bought them a long time ago. And Claymore used to wear them sometimes because they actually would fit, because this is the older version that has all the way up through the thigh, the whole leg. It's not just from knee down like some of the newer SOOMs have. So I have these and they're extra elastic and extra hooks in here. So I keep these in a box. I actually thought I had lost one of my mini V heads because it was packed in this box with them, and I didn't know that's where it was. And they've just sat in this box for years now. And I have no intention of selling them because I don't think they would sell for much, considering I don't have any sort of proof of any type, because it just wasn't a thing back then. Don't have a copy of a certificate or anything like that, so just that I have no way of proving they're legit, so whatever. I also have a mini fee scar head. I used to have a body for this head, but I had to sell it due to wanting to pay my student loans more than having the body. Now I regret it and wish I just deferred my loans for a little while because I ended up with a job, but whatever, is what it is. One day this floating head, which actually has a semi-character in my new short story for my mini dolls, so I do actually now would like to get it a face up and a body, but I have that floating head. I also have this floating head, which is just, this has been my face up. Well, originally my Doll Family Ling Fing was my face up practice, so now I'm left with this one. Randomly bought this head. Don't know why. Can't remember why. But I have it. And it is I have it written down somewhere. It's a Doll Family something. In like yellow skin. But I have that. The head cap somewhere. This is a spring 2017 mini fee head that I had face upped by... Look at it. Look at it. Whatever. It's not going to focus, are you? by Pint Size Palace. I just wanted something a little different than all the rest of my minifees, just to see how it would come out. That head actually does also have a semi-character due to my short story now. And I have feet. I think these are Doll Zone feet. I think. Let me pull them out. They're Doll Zone Hill feet for my, for Claude. My Doll Zone Claire, I think. Claude came with heeled feet, now that I remember. And, they've been sitting in here being heel feet, I guess. Let's see. I'm going to remove the stuff I've already shown you. I have minifee heel feet. I think I don't know why I bought them. I don't use them. I have another head in here that I actually do try to keep very well. This is Alice's other head. This is her less gore face when she's not being a crazy psycho killer. She sits in here just in bubble wrap with some tissue protecting her face. That's a head cap for the minifee. I have Obitsu hands. I have minifee hands. Yes, the cute ones. The heart hands. I have Brandon's normal hands, because he's a SOOM Euclase in the bronze or tan skin. I don't know what you call these things. It was called bronze back then. He wears his like fantasy hands, and I was gonna sell these, but then I realized if something down the line happens and a finger breaks or something, I'd rather have an extra set of hands than have to track down another set. So these are Feeple 65 hands, more in a weird pose. So I got another set of Feeple 65 hands. I don't know what company these hands are. I remember, I think they're Dolphin. No. I don't know what they're for. I know they came off Big Ash, because I hate these hands. They look all... just look so unnatural. But I still have them. I keep hands because I'm always afraid I'm gonna break hands, and I'd rather have an uglier set of hands and have to track down more hands. Though I've never broken fingers as of now, knock on wood, or plasterboard, whatever that is. I have Obitsu neck parts, and I have 5-star doll Tong parts. So these are my 5-star doll Tong's human hands, because she wears her cat pieces. And these are her horns that she's never worn because I just really never thought they fit her character. But yeah, all my 5-star parts. And last but not least, my oldest piece of extra resin that I never ever put on my doll, and it's like it's this weird little headpiece that you stick on a Doll Zone's ear. This is my Doll Zone Annie, part of my Doll Zone Annie's full set, and it's just literally wrapped in this piece of bubble wrap since probably when I first got it, essentially. So that has been my extra doll parts. I store them in a clear bin in the same room that all my other dolls are stored in, so they pretty much get the same exposure and stay the same color as everybody else, I guess. It's just the most convenient place for them, really. I have like a ton of these bins. Do I ever plan to sell any of these parts? Probably not. None of them are really worth selling to me. It's like, oh, I could sell these hands for like $15 to $20. Is it really worth going through the trouble of posting them for sale for $15 to $20? Some people maybe mean no. I forgot I even had the doll's own feet. I'm definitely never going to use those. Claude would never wear heels. I have plenty of Fairyland 65 body parts. And different. I forgot I even had these hands. I think these have something to do with, like, these are supposed to hold something. From the Angela full set or something. I'm not sure. But I thought I'd do this as a doll tag and see what other people have ridiculous, if they have as many ridiculous amounts of just pieces in general. But I'm including heads and other parts for those who may not be as ridiculous as me and have a bunch of, like, random Zoom legs sitting around. I have sold random parts before, including my Zoom Chowco's human legs. They went out the door. Didn't need those. He also had a skull head face that I sold, but I kept the horns. And of course I've sold heads and stuff before, but those are my parts, including the box that I'm not picking back up. And I'm just wondering what parts, what random resin parts or other dolls, like I had Obitsu parts, do you just have laying around? Anyways, if you want to tag some people or throw, I don't know how people do that. I just thought it would be fun to have a doll tag. That's just kind of a fun, weird bit to do. So if you'd like to do this tag, just do it, and I'll probably search it every once in a while and see if anyone's answered it or not. Bye.